Make sure to check us out on Patreon for early access to uncut reactions to this and other shows, as well as behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming sketches, reaction polls, and other perks. Link is in the description below. What's up, y'all? YaBoyRoshi here, back to discuss Dragon Ball Super Chapter 61. Now, I know it's been a while since I've done any manga discussions or reviews on the channel. And let me just be frank, Shueisha makes everybody's life a living hell on this platform that decides to talk about manga. They make it suck big ass. It's not fun. No matter what YouTuber you watch, anybody that's discussing manga and, you know, showing panels for the sake of discussion, they do end up getting copyright strikes. I know you've seen some people dealing with it, like Anime Balls Deep, Anime Uproar. These people are just like a fucking pest. And let's be real. Watching manga reviews without any kind of visual cues sucks. It's not enjoyable. It's not fun. You don't want to just look at my fucking face the whole time. But they do cause a lot of problems. And currently I have a strike from a privated video, and I can't live stream until September. So anything manga related that I would like to show panels and discuss and whatever, that's going to be done on Twitch. So make sure you guys follow me over there. But let's talk about Dragon Ball Super Chapter 61. So let me just say, I do not think that the chapter was bad. Let me just preface that, because some of you might have already dropped a dislike based on the thumbnail and title of the video, but I don't think that the chapter was bad. I do, however, think that the chapter was nothing that we are not used to, and that is a very, very bad thing. So I've been watching Dragon Ball since, what, like 96, when I was like 6 years old. I've been watching Dragon Ball. Obviously, it had its initial run, it ended, and it came back in the form of Dragon Ball Super. And a lot of us expected some change, and we didn't really get much. It's still, you know what you're getting into when you watch Dragon Ball. We love it, we enjoy it. Fuck, you guys know I'm a Dragon Ball fan. My name's YaBoyRoshi on all my socials. So you guys understand, you know, that a lot of us are super fans. But the fact that a lot of the fandom was able to tell before this even happened that this was going to happen, that is a sign that there needs to be some form of change. Now, I'm gonna be honest, the last few chapters of Dragon Ball Super, I have not been impressed. I know that I have praised Toyotaro in the past. I like how he's handled some things. And there's some things that I just don't think that he's doing very well, and I feel like the Moro arc, it quite frankly was starting to get fucking boring, and there was this very specific glue that was holding everything together for quite some time, and I mean like some very strong glue, and that was the fact that Vegeta was getting a new ability. Everybody was excited. Fuck, yes, Vegeta's getting an actual new ability. It's not just gonna be no, you know, we're just gonna duke it out and throw hands forever until time ends. He's getting an actual new ability, and it's going to be a game changer. A lot of people felt like Vegeta was going to come through, save the day, rah, 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 rah. So Vegeta shows up, he gets his new ability. Everybody's excited, right? I'm excited. Whoa, Spirit Fission, that's dope. Nice, creative, splits anything apart that was put together by absorption or fusion. I like it. It's a cool concept. And, you know, obviously it would have come in handy in the past for enemies like Cell, Majin Buu. You know, Vegeta even looked at Piccolo and was like, yo, you know, I can extract those Namekians that you're fused with. You want to try it out? It was cool. You know, it was in practice. We seen Moro get his ass whooped for a little bit. We seen how the technique actually works. You know, the Namekians on New Namek were restored. It was cool. All's fine and dandy. And then we get to the part where it's just like deja vu. Literally, if you guys compare the panel with what happened in Resurrection F, it's the same pose and everything. You know, we're touting in this chapter all of Vegeta's character development, how far he's come, and then what happens? Just like in Resurrection F, when this guy is supposed to deal the finishing blow, his hubris gets in the way, he begins to monologue, and then he fucking loses. We knew the end of the chapter, the way it ended. We knew that it was coming, but we didn't know that it was gonna be at the end of that chapter. Like, that was pretty fucking fast, if I'm gonna be quite honest. Vegeta gets one shot, Moro goes, absorbs 7-3, and is now stronger. Now, there's a couple things here that I would like to discuss in regards to Moro and absorbing 7-3, right? So, First, let's just get this out of the way. Moro's character design, I feel like, was one of the more unique Dragon Ball villain character designs. It was fresh, it was unique. And then this motherfucker goes, absorbs 7-3, and then now he just looks like every other fucking Dragon Ball villain that there ever was. It's not cool. Most of the fandom does not like the design. Hopefully he gets to go back to his more goat-like form, which was fire. Even old Moro with the beard, that was fire. It just came off as more menacing. But the character design is just very, very uninspired. Obviously, yes, you know, things have to be done in Toriyama style, but Moro was done in Toriyama style, but it was fresh. It was a different take on things. It brought something new. Hopefully, you know, this changes. So my next question here is, we literally learned in this chapter that Vegeta's ability can break apart things that were put together by absorption or fusion, and then Moro goes and literally devours 7-3. Did we not just clarify that Vegeta's ability can just take care of this, you know, immediately? Yeah, he needs to recover a little bit, but I would assume that his spirit fission will be able to knock 7-3 the fuck out of Moro and bring him back to normal. Now, some people may say, oh, he's an android and this and that, but we don't know how the technique works. All they said is what it does. We don't know its limitations. So that might be a limitation, but as far as I'm concerned, I just didn't like the way the chapter ended. It was just like contradictory. It's like, oh, you can defeat, you know, you can easily break apart fusion or absorption. Cool, let me absorb somebody. Boom, end the chapter. It felt like it had no weight. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what Toyotaro is doing. I don't know if, you know, if Toriyama is still giving input. A lot of people think that Akira Toriyama is writing the story. He's not writing the story, people. He is just there in an advisory role. I don't know why this is not glaringly obvious at this point. I don't know if the editors are getting in the way, but the story needs some serious juice, man. I already didn't like what they did with Ultra Instinct Sign. I feel like they stripped all the cool factor out of it, with Moro just stomping him the fuck out. I didn't enjoy that at all. I know a lot of people were excited, like, oh wow, he can just do it at will, but I didn't find that cool at all. And then now Vegeta shows up with his brand new technique, and then he gets washed in like a couple hits. The story needs work. Like, you guys know that I'm always gonna come on here and tell you my honest opinion about these things. And if something is coming off as shitty writing, I'm gonna say that. I don't care what anybody else thinks, because nobody else is me and nobody else can feel how I feel. So I'm just gonna give my opinion. You may disagree with me, and that is completely fine. But I definitely think that this arc still has the potential to be a lot better than it has been. Because like I said, I feel like the enjoyment factor for me has been on a steady decline. I feel like Toyotaro does something that the fans have been hoping to happen, our fans are excited about, and then immediately just pulls the rug from under you in the very next chapter, or even in the same chapter within a few pages. So we don't know how this is gonna turn out. You know, I'm just hoping for the best. Lots of things that just are annoying. Piccolo saying Vegeta has never misjudged an enemy's strength, when Vegeta has done that on several occasions. I don't know what the fuck's going on, you know, with the writing currently. One thing that they did do that everybody has known for quite some time is basically admit that Goku's never gonna develop as a character. They solidified that in this chapter. Piccolo's like, Goku's like, yeah man, I just want to fight the strongest people out there. Piccolo's like, it's all good, man. Never change. Never change. Now, while I don't think that that is good, I don't think that it is good to box your character in, your main character into this area where they can never grow or develop. However, we know what it is. It's Dragon Ball. At this point, if you don't know what you're getting into, I don't know what to tell you. It is what it is. Goku's going to be the way that he is forever. And at this point, I'm feeling like Goku's going to get the W again. As much as most of us would like Vegeta to get a W and, you know, prove his worth, who knows how this is going to turn out. But I just wanted to give my opinion on this. I would like to hear from all of you and know what you guys thought about this chapter. So let's go ahead and discuss, guys. So as always, like, subscribe, follow me on all my socials at YaBoyRoshi, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Check out the merch store and consider becoming a patron if you would. I'd greatly appreciate it. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you guys next time.